Hi, I'm Melissa Cobb. Come fly with AOPA. This week, Van's aircraft files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, flying the Pipistrel Velis Electro, and taking the AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 170 into the world's busiest airport.
AOPA keeps flying safe, accessible, and fun by protecting your freedom to fly. We are the most trusted one-stop resource for all things related to general aviation. Become an AOPA pilot today.
Van's Aircraft, that's the world's largest manufacturer of experimental aircraft kits, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection with a business plan in place to be able to continue operations. Now, this news comes just a month after Van's Aircraft founder Dick Vans Grunsven said that the company was in financial trouble and that they had already started an internal review of their business operation.
I realize that the term bankruptcy is shocking. However, the key word here is reorganization, which implies continued operation and improvement. Our doors will remain open and we will continue to work hard to serve our customers.
Vans is going to be increasing their aircraft kit prices by 32%. That's immediately. Parts prices are expected to increase even more than that. Now, Vans said that they're going to reach out to existing customers who have deposits down with them, and they're going to email them information about their deposit as well as their proposal. You can read more about the bankruptcy filing and watch the message from Dick. We'll drop links to both of those in the description below. YouTube personality Trevor Jacob, he is the one who staged and then videoed himself intentionally bailing out of and crashing his Taylorcraft in 2021. He has been sentenced to 6 months in federal prison, and that is for obstructing a federal investigation. Now, Trevor had admitted to illegally transporting, dismantling, and disposing of the aircraft before investigators could examine it. Prosecutors said that Trevor really needed to have jail time in order to discourage others from doing the same thing. Now, after his 6 months, he'll be placed on supervised release for 2 years, and he also has to pay a special assessment of $100. The AOPA Air Safety Institute has released a new real pilot story. It's called Cold Weather Catastrophe. Private pilot John Berman recalls a distressing night flight that he had in 2018. He was flying his Velocity XL amateur-built aircraft, and he faced prolonged exposure to extreme cold temperatures, and that adversely affected his decision-making.
As is often the case, not one, but several links combining in the accident chain can cause an accident. On this January 15th flight, self-imposed constraints, such as the urgency to get home, misplaced monetary pressures, and impaired decision-making because of the extreme cold weather, formed the links in the chain that John could not break.
There are all these things that, you just really have to stop, and think about what you may be missing.
You can watch the full real pilot story on the Air Safety Institute's YouTube channel. Just click on the link in the upper right of your screen. AOPA, the FAA, and Florida pilots are all concerned about a proposed stormwater treatment area in the Kissimmee River Basin in South Florida. AOPA is concerned that the wetland area would attract more birds, and that would increase the risk for bird strikes at 3 airports in the area. Now, AOPA supports the environmental mission behind this proposal, but we are urging that it be located somewhere else where it won't increase the threat of bird strikes to pilots operating at airports. You can read more about it. We have an article on our website. We'll drop a link to that in the description below. Well, we have released 2 really cool videos on our YouTube channel that you definitely need to check out. The first one is a behind-the-scenes look at wing walking with wing walker Carol Pylon. Now, she owns Third Strike Wing Walking.
Wing walking for me is a quest for excellence, but it's also freedom in its truest form. But when we speak about freedom, we need to understand that freedom is only one side of the coin. The polar opposite is responsibility. So while I am out there questing for this perfect harmony between me, my aircraft, my pilot, my environment, I am also living the absolute freest moment of life. When all I am focused on is the excellence of my next handhold, my next foothold, the rest of the world disappears. And that is liberating beyond all conceivable belief. But it's also coupled with the responsibility that you owe your pilot for his safety, that he owes me for my safety, that we owe the audience for their safety. I call it finding the state of grace.
Wow, that wing walking is pretty cool, very impressive, but I gotta tell you, I am going to live vicariously through Carol on wing walking. Drop me a note in the description below. Let me know if you have a dream to go wing walking, or if you would need to live vicariously as well. But be sure to watch the full video. It's amazing. Just click on the link in the upper right of your screen. Now, the second video that you want to be sure to watch is a flight in Pipistrel's Velis Electro. It's a 2-seat electric airplane, and AOPA Senior Director of Publications Sarah Diener talks with Textron experts and then takes it up for a flight.
All right, and we're clear. Okay, you're on your way.
Yeah, that is weird.
See, bump it, it goes.
6 Romeo 1 at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Romeo 1 at Foxtrot, Romeo, thank you. Okay, showtime. Again, it is a little spirited on the takeoff acceleration.
Okay.
So just kind of keep that in mind. And showtime.
So I'm getting a lot more than the 650 rate of climb.
Yeah, no doubt. We would be climbing considerably with that first initial climb out, because of the power's all the way up here.
Got it.
You're doing good. You're not over controlling, but it's so sensitive, you know.
Yep.
It's like if you're stirring your sugar in your tea, it makes a big difference. Well, what'd you think? Little different, huh?
It's a little different, but not that different. I mean, you're looking at different numbers. It's definitely sensitive. Yeah.
Especially for a little T-tail where it's at up there. Now, we're at 3,000. This has us about better than 1,500 feet AGL. So just pull the power back for me. Right on back to idle. And just hold the altitude with pitch, increasing pitch. Okay, and then we'll just bring it back. We got speed. Try a couple steep turns for me, if you'd like.
All right.
And roll out. So if you're going overnight someplace, this is what you're going to wear in the morning. Because there's nothing behind here. But I first said, well, that looks like a pretty good sized baggage area. Then I pulled it off. Woo, look at that, a big old battery. So yeah, you're not going to do much. Whatever you cram in there, that is that.
We all take too much in our flight bags anyways.
It's all a matter of changing things now. And like I said, gumps, gas, no. Undercarriage, well, kind of. Mixture, yeah. Prop, well, can't do anything with it.
You get the seatbelt though.
Oh, there you go. You can change gumps into something else. Tower 6 Romeo, we're on the base leg for runway 100.
6 Romeo 19, clear to land.
Clear to land, 6 Romeo.
Be sure to watch the full video to get Sarah's reaction to that flight in the electric aircraft. Just click on that link in the upper right of your screen. Well, you know, we went to great lengths to outfit the AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 170 to be a backcountry beast. But, you know, it's also at home at a major hub airport. AOPA social media marketer Kayla Hunt and her husband Brian flew it into Atlanta International Airport for a Veterans Day event.
Falcon traffic, Cessna 3224 Alpha is departing runway 13 Falcon.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yep, ready.
All right, let's go.
Atlanta approach, Cessna 3224 Alpha.
3224 Alpha, Atlanta.
Just off of Falcon Field here, flight following into Hartsfield-Jackson today, ATL.
Okay, 3224, are you part of that fly-in thing?
We are.
What's the type aircraft?
Cessna 170.
Okay, squawk 0130.
0130, 24 Alpha.
3224 Alpha's radar contact, 3 northeast to Falcon Field. The altimeter is 3050. Cleared enter class Bravo airspace, VFR 2500, sliding 340.
All right, 340, meters 3050, 2500, cleared into the Bravo, 3224 Alpha.
2500.
324 Alpha, expect runway 9 right at Atlanta.
I'll fly 9 right, 24 Alpha.
24 Alpha, contact approach 124.6.
24.6, 24 Alpha. Approach Cessna 3224 Alpha, checking in 2500, heading 340.
24 Alpha, thank you, runway 9 right, flighting 360.
9 right, 360, 24 Alpha.
Going in with the big boys. Never thought I'd be doing this.
All right, we have Echo. It's 9 knots right down the runway.
Okay, sweet. So they're just gonna start sequencing us in between the jets.
Yeah. All right, so you have an idea. We are landing on the middle right runway.
Middle right runway.
So there's the way far south one, that's
Okay.
10. Then there's the 2 9s, we're landing on the right 9.
Okay.
All right, we're in the Bravo and we are cleared into the Bravo.
Okay. And there's Hartsfield. All right, so I got that jet. And then I got that jet.
Can you see 9 right? 24 Alpha, turn right, heading 070, join the final, advise the field.
Right 070, field side, 24 Alpha.
24 Alpha, roger, proceed inbound, runway 9 right, you're number 2.
Inbound 9 right, number 2, 24 Alpha.
24 Alpha, follow the Stearman, proceed inbound, runway 9 right, connect the tower on 19 tree.
Follow Stearman over to the tower, 19 right, or for 9 right, 19-3, take care, 24 Alpha. Atlanta Tower, Cessna 3224 Alpha is visual for 9 right and following the Stearman inbound.
Birds.
November 3224 Alpha, Atlanta Tower, wind 0809, runway 9 right for the...
Early 9 right, 34 Alpha.
Flight 152, tower, wind 0706, runway 9 right, clear to land.
She's laughing at you.
Clear to land, 9 right, budget flight, 152.
November 24 Alpha, just make the next left turn off at November 4, then a right turn on November.
Left November 4, right November 24 Alpha.
That was cool. That's so deceptive, the big runway.
Yeah, I know, you were slowing and slowing and slowing. I was like, you ain't there yet.
That was awesome.
November 14, Mike.
There you have it. The AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 170 is right at home anywhere, whether it's a backcountry or a major airport. I'm sure many of you are hoping that the 170 is going to be right at home in your hangar soon. Well, the entry window for the sweepstakes is closing soon. It ends December 29th. So check out our official rules at aopa.org/sweeps to find out how you can maximize your entries for a chance to win that airplane. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Fly with AOPA. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all our latest videos. And this week, we leave you with some footage from the Aero Gatineau Air Show in Canada that comes in thanks to AOPA video editor Michelle Walker. Be sure to send in your favorite flying videos. You just might see them on an upcoming show. And if you're not already an AOPA pilot, we'd love for you to join us. Just click on the link at the end of our video to learn more about our trial membership.